everybody. So today is June 1st, 2015, and it's the first day of ICAD 2015. ICAD stands for Index Card a Day, and if you go to daisyyellowart.com, you can learn all about ICAD. A few days ago, I posted 3 videos of all the cards that I've made the past 3 years. So this is my 4th year doing it, and I'm really excited to get started this year. I tried to do the 100-day project, and I just crashed and burned. There's a lot going on with the end of the school year, and I had some personal things going on, and it was just too much for me to keep up with trying to do the little cards that I was doing every day. I still tried to do something creative every day, so I can't say that I totally failed at that project, but I really enjoyed doing these cards. So I just use plain old 3x5 index cards. I picked these up at Target. They are really cheap. They're really thin. I've used ones from Office Depot in the past, and those are a lot better quality. They're a bit thicker. So I almost always cover mine with a layer of gesso, just because it kind of, to me, helps them feel a little bit more firm, so they can take the wear and tear that I put on some of them sometimes. A lot of times I really don't have any idea what I'm going to do when I start these. I just kind of look and see if there's anything on my desk. I've got a little bucket of scraps here, or just where I kind of toss some things. I've got some napkins in here I need to put in with my other napkins. But just little bits and pieces of paper, because I am really anal about throwing those things away, and I can't. So a lot of times I'll just start gluing something down from here, and I'll start getting an idea about what I can do. Sometimes I might have a piece of ephemera from that day or the day before that I have found and think, hey, I need to put that on a card. That's kind of where I got the idea of putting the mesh plastic from the lemon or lime bags, that I thought, hey, you know, it's an ICAD card. Who cares? Let's try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So these are a great place to play and experiment. They're a great place to try out any new art supplies that you might have, or something that you've had for a long time in your stash that you haven't used. This is a perfect size to just do whatever. Now, she does have daily prompts that you can follow, and also weekly suggestions, that I think those were more for like products to use. I haven't had a lot of time to go look through her page well yet. We had dance recital over the weekend, so it's been crazy, and both of my kids have been down with a high fever. So anyways, I just thought I would just share with you really quick that these are just plain old cards from Target. And for this one, actually, I had this piece of tissue that my amazing friend Dana had sent me, this absolutely fantastic, gorgeous postcard girl that she made, and she sent this for me. So I saved this, of course, because I can't throw anything away. So I think I'm going to use this. I'll link up down below. I'll link to her blog so that you can see her art. These girls are, I'm just speechless. I'm so glad that she sent one, because sometimes I'll just walk up and I'll pick this up and just hold it as close as I can and just look at it, because it is just, the details on it are, it's fantastic. So thank you so much again, Dana. So I've got this is just a piece of tissue paper. I grabbed a piece of book paper just because, and then when I was pulling this out, I kind of found that. I pulled out a word from my little tin of phrases. This tin has just phrases that I've cut mainly from books, so they're all thin cuttings of words, and usually they're kind of sentences or part of a sentence that I think would be neat on a card. So I had found this one that says on a daily basis, so I figured that it would be good for our first card And then the prompt for today is actually chevron, and I don't have anything chevron that I can think of, but I found this piece of washi tape that I had stuck on my lamp that I had pulled off of an envelope that someone had sent me, because I pull off washi tape from things too. So I think I'm gonna try to stick that on there since it is the chevron prompt, and like I said, I don't always follow the prompts, but since I've got a piece of tape, I'm going to use that, and that's about it. We'll see how it goes. I've got this Liquitex Basics gloss gel medium. I saw this sitting on over on the side, and I need to use this up before it dries up, so I'm just going to use this for my adhesive. And that's about it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to have a video for each day. And if you do anything, please let me know. I would love to see your work. If you're on Instagram, tag me in Instagram so that I can see. And that's about the best place to get a hold of me. I'm in some groups on Facebook, but I really don't get on Facebook hardly at all, so I don't have any idea what's going on in any of the groups on Facebook. But Daisy Yellow does have a Facebook group for ICAD 2015, so be sure to go to her blog, and she has a link on there to sign up for the Facebook group too. So that's it. Let's get going. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.